Okay, y'all, I am back. I was like, no, I cannot do this live chat and nightcap without knowing my damn song. Hi, this is Auntie, and I am back to do a review on the Little Women Couples Retreat. If this is your first time here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And for all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I'm back. And for all my nieces and nephews who have been here with me from the very beginning, thank you so much for being here. Auntie, appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm back. Auntie crazy, ain't she? Hey! So, anyway, as I said before, when we come on here on Thursday nights, y'all, we gotta do our little toast and all that kind of stuff. So last week I was like, hey, boo-boo. Last week I was like, okay, y'all make sure y'all bring y'all glasses. So this week, this is my glass. As I was saying earlier, because I was out here before, for everybody who saw me before, I was out here before, but what happened was, what you saying, boo? Yes, Kirsty. I forgot okay. So as I was saying, my wine glasses have been disappearing. I don't know if my daughter took them and packed them up. I doubt that that's what happened. But y'all excuse Auntie because she got a regular glass today. I'm going to have to stock up on my wine glasses so when I come out here, I can have my little wine glasses. But I'm hoping that you all have your drinks with you and that you're ready to go head on to get this damn review over. All right, so anyway, you know how we start off. We always start off with our cheers. So what we're going to be cheering is all things Little Women Couples Retreat. All things Tonya, what the hell is wrong with you? All things parasailing and looking like little pinatas in the sky. All things Todd could not get up on that boat. All things I think Matt has really turned around. All things I's married now. All things aunties, nieces, and nephews out here for this live chat nightcap. Okay, y'all ready? Cheers. Cling, 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 cling. All right. So, as I was saying earlier, when my ass came up out here, totally forgot the song, okay? I usually, when I do a song, as you all know, if you've been with me for a while, when I do a song, usually it's shady, okay? It's a shady song, all right? So, cheers, that's right. Cheers, cling, cling, cling. So, usually it's a shady song. So, this one I picked out. I felt like it was a little shady. It's a little homage. What you saying? Let the Lord use you. I know he jump right out. So, usually this is homage to Tonya. This is what Tonya wants to say in the inside, but just ain't woman enough, grown enough, sexy enough, or tall enough to say. Okay? Y'all ready? Here you go. All right. So, now I remember the damn words this time, okay? Don't be talking about me. All right, so here we go. It's Shaka Khan, y'all. Y'all ready? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see y'all. I'ma love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for me. Here is where you want to be. I just want to satisfy you. You're not mine, I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. Whoa, whoa, sweet thing. KERWIN, you know you're my everything. Whoa, sweet thing. KERWIN, you're my everything. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let me see. I wish you were my lover, but you act so undercover. I love you now my whole life long. Be right or be wrong. I'm only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. I want your mind, don't want your money. These words I say, they may sound funny, but whoa, sweet thing. Yes! Kerwin, you're my everything. All right, that's over. I remember the words this time. Go ahead on, talk about me now. Shoot, God damn it, because I remember the words. I remembered the words. All right, so let me put my glasses on so I can interact with y'all. I'll bring this up. I got to be able to see what y'all saying out here tonight. Ooh, these things dirty. Alrighty, y'all. Okay. So we start off this episode of Couples Retreat. Frankly, let me just start off by saying this. I'm sick of this damn show. It's just like going on too long. I know it's a filler episode, it's a filler type of program, but I'm so sick of this show. When it came on, I was like, damn, it doesn't say season finale. It doesn't say last show. It doesn't say, Auntie, you don't have to review this again. It just was like a whole different episode. One after another after another. You sick of it too? I'm sick of it. I talked to my little baby CHRISTIE today. We tired of these little bitches, okay? I'm on time now. Clink, clink, clink. Let's get moving. Have my margarita with an extra shot of tequila. Let's go. Yes, Knowledge Beach. Clink, 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 clink. I saw you out there on your YouTube channel talk about all that controversial stuff. I said, shoot, I don't know whether or not, I need to like this or send him over to send him. Great job, Knowledge Beast. You do you, boo. You make your channel about you, boo. Okay? You talk about some controversial stuff, boo. I thought last night was the finale when they were burning stuff. Okay? Hi, Chastity. All right. So, look. I was talking to my little boo, CHRISTIE, today. We want this show to be over. Like, this is going on too long. Like, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to faithfully review it. But God dang, when is this show going to be over? It's just like a bad rerun or something. I'm just like, how much of them can we see? How long have they been in Puerto Rico? For real. Hi, Susan. You are such a supporter. Thank you, boo. Yes, cancel the shit or bring Mona Scott Young over. Okay. Okay. So we open up this episode with Tonya. Getting up in the morning, got a damn attitude. Talk about she going to breakfast by herself. Okay. All right. She talking about her and Kerwin had an argument that night. And she just, coming out to breakfast early. So, we see all the old, same regular host of characters come. Andrea and Chris don't meet them. I guess they're in the room probably having makeup sex. I don't know. Maybe they're in there arguing or something like that. All right. So, he said describe Tonya in an emoji. Boss bitch. Boss lady. Lady boss. Bye. Hey, CC. So anyway, she comes out and everything. She's got her little attitude on. Everybody come out. Like I said, Chris and Andrea, they're not there. And so it's like, everybody comes in. And we see Kerwin. He got his, his cane. Y'all know I tell y'all about that cane. One day when Kerwin do something with it. Yes, Ashley, it been on too long. When he come out there, he get to doing some 007 stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all. Who be coming up with these shows? Joelle! She said, Tonya got a mini strap on. Yeah, do something to make me, because, y'all. Okay, yes. Whoop Tonya's ass with that Kerwin with that cane Kerwin. Yes, Castile. So, you know, he comes in, he's got it. I hope next week is the last week since it's the wedding, the weedings. You said weedings, that's funny. Weddings, I know what you meant, boo. So look, I knew what you meant, SCP. You private and undercover. So anyway, we see Kerwin come in. He got his cane and everything, sits down at the table, and they start talking about, you know, what they going to do for the day. So, you know, JAZMIN, she's like, I want to go parasailing. And I'm like, oh, for real? Oh, this is going to be a treat. Oh, this is going to, now I'm going to stay around and watch this. If y'all parasailing, a bitch is watching. So anyway, they talk about the little thing, and little Tiny Twin was like, I ain't going parasailing, boo. I ain't gonna do it. I'm too bottom heavy, and I'm going to the splash park. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna splash in some water. So Jordan was like, yeah, keep my feet on the ground. I agree. Keep your big ass feet on the ground, bam, bam. So anyway, they go and everything, and they talk and whoop whoop, and so Dr. Hassani comes out and he says that what the lesson is for the day. Dr. Hassani is really cute. Good thing he's married. But anyway, so they come out and he's like, okay, well, y'all go ahead on with y'all free day, but basically we're gonna talk when y'all get back. So Tonya gets up from the table, delayed response, goes over to Dr. Hassani and was like, I need to talk to you. He was like, okay, no problem, sit down. So she sits down and she was like, I really need to talk to you because, I think that my relationship with Kerwin is basically over. You're not late, VW, you right on time, boo. So, he's like, okay, so then, what's the problem? And she was like, last night we had an argument about the TV. He knew I wanted to eat. Dr. Hassani was like, a TV? What TV? You mean a TV in this hotel that you don't own, Tonya? You talking about one of those TVs that probably only get about 5 channels? I know you ain't arguing about no TV up in this hotel. She was like, yeah, I am. He was like, nah. I see you when you come back. You go ahead on to go parasailing because I'm going to talk to you because basically whatever you was arguing about, it wasn't about a TV. I can guarantee you that. So Tonya was like, all right then. I'll see you when I come back. So she walks down, and everything, and we see them on the beach. One thing that I have noticed, and I know y'all have noticed too, is that Matt has done a complete and total 180. He is helping out. He is concerned. He does not want Todd to weeble wobble and fall down. He has really absolutely turned into a good guy. What TV only got 5 channel time? Who knows? Okay. Damn, can Kerwin watch a little TV? What's next? Does he need her permission to breathe? Okay. Yes. I'm shocked. LOL, I usually miss the live shows. I look at playbacks at work. I was the one who commented on one of your videos about Andrea hadn't cried once about those kids or money. Yes, you did, boo. Hi, boo. So, thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for liking, and thank you so much for subscribing and being part of the family. So anyway, they go out on the beach and everything, and they like, hey auntie, new to your channel. Hi Jennifer, welcome. Everybody welcome Jennifer. She is new. Y'all know what we do. We gotta say hi. Hi Jennifer, welcome to your first live chat and Nightcap. Hope you got your drink, boo. Cling, cling, cling. So, they go out there, right? CHRISTIE is like, I'm going out there and I'm going to go head on and parasail. And so Todd was like, shoot, I'm going to go too. So, Todd really, he has a really big problem because he wobbling so bad. I guess I really didn't realize how big he really is. But he really got a hard time. Matt didn't change. This is his fuckboy facade. Don't get fooled, auntie. Okay, hey everyone. So anyway, he goes out there, right? He, can't even hardly stand up on solid ground. So how he gonna stand up on the sand? So we see all of them getting up on the little, the little boat. They got on like a little blow-up boat to go over to the boat that's gonna have them parasailing. And so, you know, he basically, you know, having a hard time getting in. So Matt's saying, dang, I don't like this. See, you know what? When we go parasailing, I'm going to have to lift you up. Because, you know, I can't, I ain't going to be able to do it. So he's like, she said like a seal. Okay. Okay, look. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna make me take my glasses off. Y'all gonna make me take my glasses. Jorel, how you gonna Jorel, how you gonna get in there with them? You supposed to be. All right. So Todd says, okay, I'm going parasailing. I'm learning and I'm doing all kinds of, hey Dre. To me, Todd doesn't look like he lost weight. Breathe on to keep breathing. I'm trying to, Acoustic Queen. That's a cute name. I see, you know what? Okay, it's people coming on this review after y'all. Y'all have got to let me. Who is that, Jennifer? She said he lost weight in his ankles and his wrists. Stop it. Stop it. Take a drink. Everybody, clink, clink. Alright, so you know Todd's struggling to get out there. Matt wanted to get up and save him so bad. He finally gets up on the boat. They throw his ass on it. He laying on there like knocked the wind out his ass. He said, I don't care how I go, I'm getting on this little boat. So they throw him on the boat and everything. Like a dead fish. Alright. So he out there. Matt said he can't even get up. So she said Matt gonna say plastic. So they get out there and everything. Christy, she out the boat first. She on to the new boat. Okay. She off the little rubber blow up, plastic blow up boat or whatever. She up there. JAZMIN hops up there and everything. They all struggling because they little people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's struggling. Then they get to Todd. Todd is trying to get on there with everything they got. They like heave. Heave. JAZMIN's like, hold up, let me get my feet up on you. He's talking about what's the weight capacity. I'm taking my glasses off. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta get through this. I can't do it. I can't with y'all. Whew. So, Todd is trying to get on this boat. You hear me? Everything. They like, watch your head, Todd. Todd is like, I'm getting on. I'm getting on. They try to heist him up, pull him up, shovel him up. I mean, they try to do everything. He gets on there, and next thing you know, he falls back. The whole boat now is sinking. The whole plastic boat sinking like a mug. Todd holding on by a string. Todd back like this. Ah! I said, Dave! Save him! Please, someone save him. Oh my God. I said, wait a minute. Y'all, do y'all know how many times I had to rewind that? And how many, because I couldn't even keep my eyes focused. I was crying so hard. I said, somebody save him. So now his big ass is sitting on there. Looking like he got a whole lot of darts in him. He going down for the last damn count. His ass acting like he, you know, trying to have a little Titanic moment. Chrissy. As he float away his ass. I can't stop laughing. He's there. As his ass is floating away, he like, Chrissy, go on. Parasail on, Chrissy. Do it for us. No, I'm going with you. Go ahead, Chrissy. Please. If one of us do it, all of us do it. Chrissy like, no. He like, I'm going down for the last count. Chrissy, yeah. One time. I love you. Chrissy, I love you. Chrissy, I said, what the hell? I say, bitch, this ain't. I can't get myself together. I said, bitch, this is not the Titanic. The boat did not just hit an iceberg. You in Puerto Rico. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. When they yanked him back up in the boat, his life jacket was sitting up on his head. I said, you know what? I'm done. I ain't gonna be able to do this. I ain't gonna be able to do this. Todd acted like he was sitting out there on the deck when the boat hit the daggone iceberg. He acted like it was a Titanic moment. I was cotton freaking done. Do y'all hear me? Auntie was spent. I was spent. Oh my God, I can't even look at y'all comments. I can't do it. I know y'all eating Todd up. So Chrissy was like, bye, Todd. Jasmine was like, David, I don't want you to punk out like that. I need you to do it for Todd. 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 I said, oh my God. She was so scared. Matt was like, this is not the place for him. Matt wanted to save him. Now, I know y'all think that Matt has not changed, but Matt has done a 180. I'm telling you right now, the old Matt would not have given 5 fucks about him in that daggone tugboat, rubber boat, plastic boat. He wouldn't have cared about his life jacket. Look, basically, they had to save the life of the life jacket with Todd. They was like, we're going to snatch him back because we cannot afford to lose a life jacket because his fat ass decided he was going to go parasailing. Like, really? Like, how was that going to hold him and hoist him? They would have had to get a big old, like, that little boat. Todd have brought that bitch down. It would have been clicking up and doing a kickstand. It would have been up like a kickstand up in the front. The engine, everything would have just blew out if he had got up on that thing. But you know what? I digress because I'm fat too. And I ain't trying to fat shame him. I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just saying what I saw. You understand what I'm saying? I can only talk about what I saw. Lord Jesus. So they bringing him back to shore. They don't bring him all the way up. Todd already laying on there looking like a dead orca whale. So Matt is like, how is one person going to help him off that boat? So he's like, well, let me put my glasses on in case there's a troll out here. Okay. I ain't like Tonya saying that daggone thing, Tonya some Matt acting like he was on Baywatch. Girl, Baywatch production shady. He almost drowned in the wave. Alright, so hi 921. So he comes back. Matt is like, How they gonna just have one person? Matt is going like, you know how you let your child walk for the first time, any of you that got children, and when they walk for the first time, you know, you kind of jumpy, you know, you want to save them before they fall and bust their head or hurt themselves or whatever. That's how Matt was. And that's why I know that despite what people make, they should have rolled his back, okay? Even though people think that he has not changed, that right there you cannot fake. You can't fake that. Matt was genuinely concerned about Lil Orca. So basically, you know, Matt ran out and was like, this one man can't do it. He's going to drown. And when they brought him back, basically he was looking like, you know, a little dummy. You know, he was looking, he really could not stabilize himself in that water because he's so heavy and he's just, you know what I'm saying? He not even a weeble wobble because he falls. Because you remember when he was trying to go out there, he failed when he was trying to go out. So you know what? You can't fake. Auntie, you are so sweet. Matt hasn't changed a bit. Watch next season. Okay, Castile, you know I'm sweet. I'm Auntie. I'm always going to try to think the best out of people. If he act up next season, okay. But in this moment, come on, Castile, you got to give it to him. He's at least changed in this moment by 180. I'm really proud of Matt. And I'm proud of Brianna. They seem like, you know, whatever's going on in the bedroom or whatever's going on at this couple's retreat, they seem like, to me, they've gotten a little bit. Frankly, I think all of them has gotten a little bit from Dr. Husseini. Husani. I think that it's going on too long. But I do see all of them improving in some way. He just wanted some camera time, believe me. Okay. All right, Castile. I believe you, baby. So anyway, you know, they see, you know, they on the boat and everything, and Christie's like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it for my man. So we see, you know, Dr. Husseini earlier, he had told David, you know, when you go up there, if you want to, you know, do something, just count to 5 and just do it. Just jump out there and just do it. And so when he gets on there with JAZMIN, JAZMIN is irritating. Her husband, she's sitting up there counting, because this is what Dr. Husseini said. And then she's like, no, 5. No, he's like, don't say that. Don't say that. 4, stop counting, baby. Stop counting. 3, come on, count with me. 2, come on, count with me. Shut up. When somebody is nervous and they trying to get their bearings, JAZMIN, shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I heard they getting their own little shows. So Matt had to turn around. So, yes, I was too. So anyway, you know, they up in the way. They in the air. And, you know, he had a good time. But he was ready to come down. So the next thing, I love how y'all are out there saying hi to each other and doing what y'all do with the whoop whoop and the boo boo. I'm going to cheer y'all on that. Clean, love it. Yes, Ashley. Yes, VW. She means, well, she too pushy. She too controlling. And she always got something to say. Girl, sit down for a minute. Like the other girl said, she need to sit down in the hard seat. Okay? So anyway, yes, we are family here. And I love it. So anyway, you know, so next thing you know, Christie goes up with JAZMIN. They have a good time. They up in the air. The other couples actually did do it too. They just did not film it. I guess it probably was too much time from production. So in the meantime, we see Tonya and KERWIN waiting their turn. Tonya's stomach is all out, looking like a straight Nathan's hot dog. I said, that's so nasty, Tonya. Cover that up. But she didn't even realize it because she was being so nasty to KERWIN. So KERWIN was like, what you and Dr. Husseini talk about? Hassani talk about? I don't know why I'm saying Husseini and I know it's Hassani. What are you, Dr. Hassan? We was talking about, you know, us arguing over the, you know, having a disagreement and arguing over the TV. And KERWIN was like, and you called me a name? You called me out my name? I don't play that. I don't play that with you, Tonya. Well, you know I wanted the TV off. He said, you know what? I need you to be flexible. He ain't said right, but we knew what he meant. Kerwin is tired, and he's one of those men that ain't taking that BS off Tonya. And Tonya wanted him to come over here. See, first of all, Tonya, let me check you real quick, Tonya. All right? You too damn old to be doing something like that. See, you's a hating ass woman. You knew that he had another woman, and you couldn't stand to see him with somebody else. So you broke him and the woman up because, oop, the other dude you was dating didn't want you. You tried everything you could. You even included him in your business to try to get him to be with you, and he rejected you. So out of your loneliness and your desperation, you told Kerwin to come back. But guess what? Little Tara, with her raunchy tail, she told you, Tonya, you don't want Kerwin. Your daughter told you, you don't want Kerwin. Everybody told you, you don't want Kerwin. I told you, you don't want Kerwin. Everybody in my comments told you, you didn't want Kerwin. But you was determined that you was going to break him up and that you was going to do something to fill your lonely nights. So you got Kerwin over here. Kerwin gave up everything to come over here and be with you, Tonya. And now, guess what? He ain't taking your BS. He's not letting you push him aside. He's absolutely not going to let you disrespect him. And you can't handle it. You can't handle it, Tonya, because you want it your way. You sit on the television and talk about he wants it one. We both are stubborn. He wants it, I want it my way, which is the right way. And he wants it his way, which is the wrong way. But you didn't even have your belt buckled up the right way. You think I didn't see it? You think I didn't see that it didn't go back through that loop, Tonya? You think I didn't see that and you was trying to put your arms over it like this to cover it up? I saw it, Tonya. Until you learn how to buckle up your own little belt, you little unbuckled belt bitch, you don't have any room to say anything about Kerwin. Not nary piece of room. You need to learn how to buckle your belt properly. Okay? That's what you need to do. Check you, boo. You're going to sit up there and call that man out his name. And you don't even have enough sense to know that you never let the sun go down on your argument. I don't care how bad you and your boyfriend or husband or fiance or whoever argues. You never let the sun go down on that argument. You get that straight. But no, your bitch ass gonna sit up there and tell Kerwin to cut the television off. Kerwin said, I turned it down. That's a compromise. The thing ain't got but 5 channels on it anyway. So he probably looking at news or some old reviews of Little House on the Prairie. You could have let that man have that time. He said in 5 minutes you were snoring. It wasn't even about that. It was about you trying to be in control. Well, guess what, Tonya? You can be in control. You can be in control of your whole entire life, but you're going to end up dying a very lonely, in control woman. And when you die lonely, you will have no control over that. You will have no control over what nursing home you go into. You will have no control over anything because guess what? Your daughter has moved on with her life. Kerwin about the best thing you're going to get because you're so nasty. You're so negative. You're not flexible. You're just not. And you're really not that good looking. You ain't ugly, but you're not that good looking. And you're getting old, boss bitch. You're getting old, boss lady. You're getting too old for this. So Kerwin said, if you want respect, you're going to have to give respect. And that's for sure. Kerwin checked you. Checkmate, Tonya. You're going to be one lonely old woman living vicariously through all your friends, living vicariously through your daughter. You're not going to have anything in your life because Kerwin is the end of the road for you. And the reason why I say that is not because you are not worthy of having somebody else. It's because of your mouth. Your mouth has already dug the grave for you. See, you have whatever you say out of your mouth. Then you sit in a room with Dr. Hassani and sit up there and tell Dr. Hassani, I would marry him if it was the right person. You didn't know 30 years ago that Kerwin wasn't the right person for you? It took you 30 years to figure out that Kerwin wasn't the right person for you? How many times has Kerwin already been there, Tonya, and he wasn't the right person with you? If he wasn't the right person with you then how's he going to be the right person with you now? Now, Tonya, do you remember? Because I do. Do you remember, Tonya, when Kerwin came for the birthday, for your daughter's graduation party, and you had him there? Do you remember that? I do. I remember then that you was trying to make something happen with Kerwin. But then you ended up getting it not the North Pole factory. Okay, Ashley, that line will never be activated. Huh? Okay. Y'all okay out there? Okay. Everything okay? All right. So anyway, Kerwin, Tonya, I remember when he came for the party, for the graduation party for your daughter when she graduated out of college. Guess what? He wasn't the right man then, and he sure ain't the right man now. Kerwin has never been, thank you, Angela. Kerwin has never been the right man for you. Never. Okay. Yes, she does 921 cotton candy. She swears she knows it all, and she doesn't. She does not know it all. As a matter of fact, she doesn't know anything. This right here made me just want to take Tonya and drop kick her. It made me want to, like Castile said earlier, it made me want to forget she was a little person. Tonya needs to give up. She don't need no man. I swear she's the boss bee too. It really made me want to forget she was a little person. And just smush her. Just drop kick her. Just straight do a Hulk Hogan choke up on her. I really wanted to hurt Tonya. Because we as African American women already got a bad rap. You are the only black girl on the show. And here you are, the oldest of everybody. And you acting like a little teenager. And guess what? Kerwin won't having it. When Dr. Hassani came into the room later on and had to... Wait a minute, hold on. Because Kerwin said something that I thought was really profound. Kerwin said, I say we and us. You say me and I. He said, even in this conversation, you got to have control. We ain't even equal in this conversation. Because you want to run it. You call me out my name. I don't care how mad I get at you, Tonya. I don't call you out your name. And guess what? I said I was sorry. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Whatever you say out of your mouth, that's what you mean, Tonya. Especially in the heat of a moment. Adversity will absolutely show who you are. It ain't the good times. It ain't the happy times. It's adversity. Because adversity is meant to cause you discomfort so that you can grow. That's what adversity does, if you take it the right way. Now here you fussing about the television, and then you're going to sit up there and not be flexible with him, but you sleeping, 5 minutes later you snoring. You just wanted the issue. And let me just say this. That's right, let your man be the man. Then snore the next 5 minutes, Tonya going to get that cane put on her. Let me just say this. If you're not being intimate with your partner, if intimacy is not working, it will cause stress in and outside of your bed. And Tonya, I believe a lot of it has to do with that. You ain't fooling nobody. It ain't nothing like a woman that sits up in the bed with her man and can't get him sexually aroused because you acting like the man. As long as you act like a man with someone who is heterosexual, who wants to be a man, who knows who he is, he will not be attracted to you. Not sexually. And what makes you a man is your selfishness, your inability to be flexible and to be reasonable, your inability to be a partner. That's what makes you, as a woman, act like a man. Tonya. And that ain't to say that men are selfish. That's to say that that is a role that you have picked up. And so now you got two men in the relationship. And Matt ain't attracted to a man. I mean, Kerwin. I'm sorry, Kerwin. She said, baby, Kerwin needs to wear boss. You know where Kerwin's wearing his boss ring at? Right up on that thing. Because he ain't serving her no more. That's why you going to bed frustrated. That's why you mad about the television. Because if you was getting it the way you wanted to get it, Tonya, since that's probably why you got him there, you would have been knocked out asleep. You wouldn't even thought about no television. Now, I ain't one to gossip, so you didn't hear from me. But to me, you act like a sexually frustrated woman. Get your life together. Tonya. And then you gonna call him an asshole? Really? Kerwin is about the relationship. He's about y'all. He's thinking, he asked you, Tonya, straight up, is this when you really want me to come? Do you really want me to come back? And you said, yeah. And you weren't sure. Because you can't control Kerwin. Kerwin, I say, you know what? Cut your losses. Cut your losses. You deserve more than that. If you find yourself, anybody that comes out here, if you find yourself in a relationship like that, where it's a lot of turmoil and confusion going on, cut your losses. It's okay. You can start again. Long as you ain't dead in the grave, you can start again. But anyway, I digress. Enough of that. We go on, we see the tiny twins. They're at the splash park. The guys say we're going to get on up, right on cue, so that the twins could talk. Because the producer said, basically, we need a little bit of drama out of you. So she asks her sister about, Chris, how you doing after the argument and everything? Chris and I'm fine. Dr. Husani said that we're doing just fine and that we love each other and we can work. That ain't what the hell he said. He said you need a lot of counseling. He didn't say that you was going to be fine. That ain't what he said. He said y'all need a lot of counseling, Andrea. I love him. But I have problems. I have problems with me. This is what I talked about on my Facebook page today. I have issues with me. I said I forgave him. I am supporting him. I got a bitch on my back. It is not meant for a woman to support a man. That's why you mad. Because you are now in the place of an Adam, where God has created you to be Eve. Nobody took the rib out of you and created him. They took the rib out of him and created you. So what the hell are you taking care of him for? That's the first problem you got. So damn right you mad at yourself. No wonder you getting up. And that's what I said last week. When you got up in the morning time, it is because the inner part of you, your subconscious mind, has told you you're not in your right position as a woman. And when you are not in your right position as a woman, you're going to get tormented at night. I said that. No, trust me when I say what I say. I don't have any problem with people who are homosexual or anything like that. Don't get it twisted. That's not what this is about. When I talk about Adam and Eve, I'm talking about the Bible and the creation of mankind. If you believe something else, I respect that. But out here on this channel, this is what I believe. I believe the Bible. I believe it in its totality. Do I live it all the time? No, I try to. But there are certain principles that ground me. They are my foundation. That is who our auntie is out here. I have people in my family and people who are my friends. And my best friend is a homosexual. So I don't have an issue with that. But they do know. And I know what foundations I stand on. I'm not on no shaky ground about this thing. For me, what you choose to do for you is for you. Okay. So having said that, Andrea, you get up in the morning and you acting like Adam. God did not create you to be an Adam. He did not tell you to go out there and name the animals. He did not tell you to go out there and tend to the garden. That ain't what he told you. You were not the one who sat there and watched Adam bite the apple. Your ass did. You are female. You are a woman. That is your role in this particular relationship. So when you made a decision to take care of Chris, and you decided to be the one who's tending to the garden and the one who is tending to all the animals, that's on you. You need to check your role. You need to define who you are and what you want to do. But you can't hold Chris responsible. Because when you become Adam, somebody got to become Eve. If you both are in a heterosexual relationship, somebody got to be Eve. So what you have now created is an Eve mentality in him. Okay? But you want him to be a man. How you going to be a man when you done made him an Eve? How? You tell me. And then you're going to sit there and say, I love him, but I'm tired of taking care of him. I'm tired of taking taking care of the kids. I got to be responsible for all that. No, you don't. You put yourself in that position because you decided that you wanted to be Adam. Well, guess what? If you're going to be Adam, be Adam. But don't complain when he's Eve. That's all I'm saying to you. Some people believe in gender roles. Some people don't. We all have our different beliefs about what we believe in. But when I'm sitting here and I'm looking at you, the part that kills me, Chris has the nerve to insult her for being an ass shaker, his words. He's Eve. Andrea don't know who she is living in a hot mess. He's Eve. He is taking on an Eve role. If I had to be Adam, I would be Adam by myself. If I had to be Adam, then I would say that, you know what? I'm no longer a heterosexual and I don't want a heterosexual relationship. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose for your life. But if that's not what you choose for your life, then you can't be walking around acting like no man. You jumping up in the man's face. When they were talking to Dr. Husani last week, she jumps up in his face like she's some man. So if he had bust her in her face, then what? Chris is not bringing nothing but stress and babies, and that's exactly what she wants. She wants stress and babies. And guess what, y'all? Whether y'all like it or not, she's paying for it. She left her good little twerking job in Atlanta to move to Texas to be with him. She's paying for it. So how can we blame Chris? I'm tired of people always blaming the men. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Like Auntie up to here with it. We cannot continue to keep blaming these men when these women take on these reverse gender roles. And then you sit on there and want somebody to feel sorry for you and to bash Chris because Chris is not doing what people think he should do. Let me tell you something. In this particular time and season, yes, Chris knows he has power over her. She was all up in his face. Could have got her face busted, knocked off. I'm sorry, but I can't feel bad for Andrea one bit. Her child is sick and needs his mother and father. And yeah, you shaking your ass in Atlanta now crying over a man. Girl, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. I think that sometimes, y'all, we are absolutely unfair on men. In particular, our African-American men. I have a lot of friends. I have a huge circle of friends. And we talk about things from A to Z. And one of the things that we talk about is gender roles and gender reversal of roles. And how women now, I have friends who are male friends who are my age, single male friends, have their own houses, their own cars, their own everything. They got it going on, making six figures over that, doing the do. They take women out on date, and they say when they take these women now out on date, they are pursuing them and want to sleep with them first night. And here, this is a woman that they think that they can build a life with, want to build a relationship with, ain't even thinking about having sex with them. And on the first date, they are pulling their clothes off and trying to have sex with them. And then women want to sit up there and cry. I can't find no men. All men want to do is sleep with me. Hey, Bria. What do you mean all men want to do is sleep with me? All they want to do is sleep with you and leave you. I would too if you slept with me on the first night. I would too if I see your full breast and your ass on the first night. I would too. When are women going to take accountability for their stuff? I'm not going to sit on here and bash Chris. Yeah, he's a bad guy. He's not a good guy. But when you look at the whole story, when you look at what comes out of her mouth, see the truth that came out of her mouth. That's why this show, I'm telling you, it needs to go off. I'm tired of them, goddammit. They're getting on my nerve. But now, when you get the whole piece, y'all, you can't sit there and continue to bash Chris. There you can. That's your opinion. Auntie love y'all. But what I'm saying is, I'm tired of it. I really am tired of it. And when you don't feel good about yourself, you project that onto other people. And it's cotton freaking not fair. And it is time out for us bashing gays, bashing lesbians, bashing transgenders, when we as heterosexuals can't get it right. How dare we sit there and bash other people who have made a decision for their life to live their lives the way that they want to? We can't get it right. We're the ones with the 50% divorce rate. We can't even get marriage right, but we don't want them to get married. You want somebody to be mad at Chris when you're the one taking care of him and enabling him to be trifling. So if, guess what, you're talking about Chris is on drugs and Chris is doing all of this stuff, but guess what, he's not working, so who's supplying the money for the drugs? Who's getting them high, Andrea? You? Yes, they do, VW. They love drama. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. And I don't subscribe to it. I don't. And yes, I'm a Christian with a Christian foundation. But at the show, this show is completely a hot mess, reclaiming my time. Okay, Castile. Let me tell you something, women. Okay. Clank, clank. I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe. Andrea is a hot mess. Chris sat up there at the bachelor party and said this thing is making him want to get himself together. Yes, he wants to take responsibility for himself. But just like a child, how does a child learn how to grow up if we as parents continue to pamper them and to make them unaccountable and there's no consequences in their lives? Cling, cling, boom. Chris needs to separate from her and be done with it. That's not to say that they can't be together. But in order for him to grow up and really be the man that he needs to be, he doesn't need to be in an environment where he is enabled to be bad and has no consequences for his actions. That's my thought on it. Oh, it's on Auntie's Advice. It's the same thing as this. Auntie's Advice on Facebook. So I'm sorry that I went off on a rant. And I don't want nobody to be offended out here because that's the last thing that Auntie wants to do. But I don't like the way that we bash one another when we choose to do, when people choose to live their life a different way. And then you sit there and you look at other people like Andrea, who have a reverse gender role, because basically she's the man in the relationship. So is Tonya. And the thing about it, y'all, I'm gonna be serious for a minute again. But the thing about it is we sit there and we watch it. We criticize it. We acknowledge it. We see it. We're not blind to it. But we don't know what label to put on it. Thank you, boo. We don't know what label, what label do I put on this, Auntie? How do I describe what I'm seeing with Tonya and Andrea? What stamp do I put on it? I just told you what the stamp was. It's role reversal. So before we start judging people, okay, thank you, boo. Before we start judging people, we really need to look back, stand back and look. Because you know what? When a person shows you who they are, believe them. Andrea has showed us who she is. And we believe it. And to me, Chris is more of a victim in this relationship than he is a villain. Same thing with KERWIN. KERWIN is a victim in the relationship with Tonya. Dr. Husani comes into the room and they're talking. And he tells Tonya, do you have any room for anybody in your life? She said, yes, if it's the right one. But guess what? You haven't prepared yourself to be the right one. You're evil. You're mean. You're rude. You're vindictive. You're disrespectful. You don't show honor. You're selfish. You're ambitious. But you don't have no follow through. You start a clothing line that we ain't never seen. And you bitter and you mad. You think that you are the right person, Tonya, for somebody? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. How dare you? She said she by Tonya. Okay. Oh, that was Castile. How dare you call him out his name? Dr. Hassani said, you know what? After 30 years, either you're going to be together or you're not. Either you're going to take your old ways that you so stuck in and you're going to change and be flexible, or the relationship is over. All you wanted to say was you had a ring. You know how some women, we all got those friends who marry people just because they in love with being married, or they're excited about having a wedding. They've always wanted to wear a white dress and come down the aisle. So they find some guy that they can hook, put him in a line, and sink his ass, and get him to marry him. And they total dimwits. That's Tonya. That's Tonya. After 30 years, you didn't know this stuff about Kerwin? You didn't know that Kerwin sleep with the TV on? When you talking to him at nighttime, is the room silent? Or is the TV on? Do you have to ask Kerwin, what you doing over there looking at TV? Damn it, you know he look at TV. He ain't got nothing else to do. What else Kerwin got to do? You're welcome, Simone Boo. She said, Auntie, thank you for giving a different perspective. Thank you, Boo. Auntie went on a rant, honey. I'm acting like y'all at my house on my sofa. But I'm tired. I'm tired of this show. I'm ready for this to be over. It ain't nothing wrong with him watching television. I go to sleep with YouTube on. I listen. When I'm at work and I am crunching numbers and I'm talking about thousands upon millions of dollars, I listen to people talk. That soothes me. It helps me stabilize my mind. Music for me is recreation. It doesn't soothe me. Words do. People speaking in my ear. I listen to the word. I don't like to read the Bible. I like to listen to the Bible while I'm working so that it goes down into my heart. I like to listen to Game of Thrones. Love Game of Thrones, okay? I won't watch next week the episode, but definitely the review. Still don't do that. Auntie, did you notice most of those little women have low self-esteem? They take care of these men that treat them like dirt. Because you remember at one point, Todd was treating CHRISTIE like dirt. But see, CHRISTIE got the upper hand on him. Thank you, boo. Todd used to talk to CHRISTIE any kind of way he wanted to. Now he all damn fat. And he fat and hopeless and broke down and busted and disgusted. Now he need her. And you know what? For her, that's a good thing. Because you know what? She has that type of thing where she wants to nurture and take care of somebody. I don't, goddamn. Don't come to me all broke down, Brokeback Mountain. I ain't gonna be able to do it. And then don't come to me with no busted up credit either. But that's a whole nother story on a whole different day. Let me get through this damn review because we already done went an hour over. So we see, basically, Tonya's frustrated. She don't really want to, talk about it and everything like that. Dr. Husani leaves out of the room and, but the hell with it. The next thing we see is, them picking up JAZMIN and CHRISTIE because their husbands decide that they want to, yes, Todd is a real confessional credit. How Auntie love your reviews. Thank you, boo. Low self-esteem can wreck your life. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So, we see them, you didn't know, yes, Brianna and Todd dated in the past. Absolutely they did. Clang, clang. That's where a lot of the animosity came out between Brianna and CHRISTIE. So anyway, y'all, we see them, bring them down and they give them flowers and everything because, it's their anniversary and they want to, yes, Todd and Brianna dated. Yes, they did, Dre. Yes, Castile. What? Brianna and Todd, Lord have mercy. Yes, they did. And they were just about down the aisle. but she didn't like him. And then after the fact, after Christie found out that they were dating each other and all of that kind of stuff, Todd was still texting Brianna because Todd was absolutely and totally in love with Brianna. And wasn't nothing Christie could do about it. So yes, the cat's out the bag. Okay, so anyway, y'all, let me get through this review because we are out in. Yup, he hit on her at the cookout. Yes, calling me, hi, boo. So anyway, you know, next thing we see is them, you know, giving them flowers, and they to tell them that, you know, they want to renew their vows and all of that kind of stuff. Then after that, we see them, you know, basically bring everybody else in, and Christie asks Brianna to be her bridesmaid again. Fake as I don't know what. Come on, Christie. Ain't that much kumbaya. Ain't that much being at the riverbed. It just ain't that what. It just ain't that much. You know, when I thought about them and I thought about the lies and thought about all the little phoniness that's going on, it made me think of this old song. I don't know if y'all ever heard it. Roll me through the rushes like Moses. It's Shaka Khan. Roll me through the rushes. I just was like, girl, bye. Guide me to the river and the lake. Girl, bye. You so daggone fake. Ain't nobody thinking about you. But Brianna was like, I'm happy. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. So we see the men, you know, they have their little bachelor party and everything, and they drink, and just wait until Tara and her evilness comes back. They won't be friends. Exactly, Dre. So we see them have their little bachelor party, and they all talking and they getting along. I love it. I love that they are getting along, and I love that Matt is happy. I know y'all hate Matt, but I'm telling you, I am so happy to see Matt happy. Because you know what Matt's saying? A change, a wonderful change has come over me. He changed my life, and now I'm free. I love it. I don't care what you say, Castile. He's changed. A wonderful change has come over my yeah. The bachelorette party was cute, but I was like, y'all using that stuff that they gave y'all. The same old little handcuffs and the little whips and stuff. Be creative, ladies. But I like how they had the little bananas on them, and I was tied up on them and all of that kind of stuff. And I thought about, you know, Tonya sitting there alone in the room. It's just me and you. I'm all cried out, afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you, to ask you for your guidance. Okay? It was cute. But you know what? These women need a lot of help. They end up, we see them next week. I think that everything just completely blows up, and it just goes to kaput. It is what it is out here in these streets. And Christie And JAZMIN say that they're not going to be involved, and they're going to allow their husbands to do the decorating and all of that and have the wedding. But again, these masculine women that can't allow a man to be a man, even if he mess up, even if he has some psychedelic colors, and all of the stuff just looks all kinds of torn up and jacked up. Keep your mouth silent and appreciate him and love him for what he tried to do. There are other areas in your life that you want to have influence over your man over. You don't have to control every aspect. That's how you lose. You don't win. Because at the end of the day, whether it be male or female, you cannot make somebody do what they don't want to do. Todd, thank you, boo. You can't do it. You cannot do it. And if you really look at Brianna, yes, Miss Michelle is actually really good. If you look at Brianna, she, even though we don't like it, is submissive to Matt in a way that's almost detrimental to her health. But she's taken guidance from him. He's changed. He's lightened up. So she has. She's reading him and reading his mood. And we see now she's silent. She doesn't have a lot to say. And right now she's basking in the newness of Matt. Cat's still black. Todd, though, through shade, he asked Tonya, do y'all want to have just a wedding? Do y'all want to have... And KERWIN was like, no. And then Tonya gonna say, yeah, we don't want to shine on no... Tonya, KERWIN's out. As soon as KERWIN can get him on that midnight train to Georgia, he is out. And I don't blame him. KERWIN, find you another boo. Count your losses. This ain't the end of the world. Go ahead and do a couple of more seasons. Get your money together. And do what you got to do to get out of this relationship with Tonya. Milk her. And I know y'all probably don't like what I'm saying, but I don't give a... She's a lemon. Squeeze her. She wants to bring you on there and embarrass you in front of everybody. Go ahead and get what you got to get so you can collect your little duckies and roll out. Don't use her too bad. Just use her just enough to get out. She caused you to relocate, leave your job and everything. She owe you that much to send you back and start you back over again. Because you know what? If it was a woman, we would look at it differently. If it was a woman, we would look at Chris differently. But you know what? It's a mother when the rabbit got the gun. It's a mother when the rabbit got the gun. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and wrap this up. We have spent over an hour. I was cracking up. Okay. We have spent over an hour out here, and I'd rather be in this world than... Okay. I'd rather be in his world than to live without him in mine. Okay. Love me some Gladys Knight. Y'all hear me? Love me some Gladys Knight. Thank you, Miss Michelle. And when she get up there and get to singing that memory, y'all know that's her, right? Like the corners of my mind. Yes. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all Sunday. Mwah. Much love. Bye, y'all.